much, Vartika. Hello, everyone. I'm Suresh, and I handle digital marketing for ZEISS. So, um, similar to what the previous speakers have shared in terms of how the B2B journey is very different from your average B2C journey. The only problem is that when you have an FMCG or an FMCD business, you're much more connected to a customer. But in our case, we're at least one level away from them because we are technically just supplying to the customers, which is our customers. In our case, it is opticians. And then there is consumers who are getting served by them, right? This is one thing that I keep asking anyone whom I meet for the first time is, what do you know about ZEISS, right? People usually refer to saying, hey, I've seen the brand on behind a mobile or probably on a camera lens, someone who's into photography or any of those category, or someone who's probably wearing lenses because obviously there's not everyone who's wearing spectacle lenses. There's only 25% of the overall population. So, but then we are all of that, but also a lot of other things, right? So we are into semiconductor manufacturing. We do not directly manufacture them, but we enable them. Globally, 85% of semiconductor which is manufactured uses lithography, which is a technology owned by ZEISS, right? We do a lot of, we create a lot of microscopes which are specifically used in industries like car manufacturers. We are also into medical, so we help microsurgeries to be done. So if there's a hospital which is into medical or microsurgeries, they use our devices. And then comes consumer markets, which is how you know us, the camera lenses. So even a fun fact for camera lenses is the first photo that was taken by Neil Armstrong from the moon of Earth was taken on a ZEISS. So we are in everything that has to do with optics and optoelectronics. So we are pioneer in that. And specifically in India, we are operating in various of these categories, but specifically if I have to speak about a use case that we're using right now with Gupshup, helping us to create this journey, is in vision care. So now coming down to vision care. So what we do in vision care is obviously, I think when Vartika asked, what is a brand that you would specifically help you see better? Yeah, Lenskart, that is how the brand has been placed. Great marketing. But what we do as a German brand who's 78 years old is that we use technology when you see things, right? And as I said, we are a B2B2C brand which works with opticians or optical stores across India, which is around, say, about 10,000 of them right now. And the problem that we have in our category is our product is very low involvement. When I say low involvement, I mean that a customer who's probably visiting an optical store will spend, say, about between half an hour to 2 hours on the spectacle frame because that's what they see, but they would not spend, say, about 5 minutes and just say to the optician that, "Ha, jo bhi theek lagta hai dal do," right? That's the usual case, but then that's where you should spend a lot of time. I'm like, next time, if you are probably have to wear spectacles, I would suggest that at least spend some time there, and because that is what you are using to look through. And there's a huge difference between brands that you choose. Nothing against competition, nothing specifically saying that, hey, go buy ZEISS, but then spend that time and that will really help you. Right? So as I said, the challenge that we have is the consumers within this business are very fragmented. The choices are not very clear to the consumers. And similarly, what we were trying to solve is an online to offline journey, which is the O2O, right? So what happened with our consumers is that we give a lot of information. We started the whole consumer funnel, which is your catch, convince, and convert. And realize that we do a lot of catch, which is do a lot of marketing, bombard them with information on the brand, product, everything that we could. But what we were missing is the conversion, which is the consideration and the convert phase. So that is when we partnered with Gupshup. We we told them the problem statement that we had, and they came back with a solution. And, and this really helped us to bridge that gap that we were always missing, right? So what we did in this particular situation is that we chose Meta to be the, to use it as the awareness or discovery um, uh, level, I would say, because what we were doing is that we started showing the ads on Meta, Facebook and Instagram, moved them to a conversation which was happening, enabled by Gupshup on WhatsApp, and then tell them a solution which could be discounting, which could be about the product, and then bring them to the store through a coupon. Once they visited the store, they started using the coupon, and then that's how we know that the consumer has bought our product. As I said, we were a B2B2C brand, but what we want to do is that we want to become a B2C2B brand. There's no term as such, but that's what we want to become. We want to enable the consumers, they visit the store, and they ask for our brand, and that's when we supply it to the customers. So that's how we would want things to go. What was the outcome of this was that this particular campaign that we ran with Gupshup has gotten us higher CTRs, which is around 60% more CTRs than the concurrent campaigns that we were running. The overall journey of the WhatsApp bot, if say about 100 people entered the journey, at least 25%, which is 25 of them would complete it, which is a very big number for us, at least because our product in itself is a very low involvement product. And if someone is really interested and trying to understand what we are trying to say, it is really, it is a win for us there, right? Conversions was just icing on the cake because what it did is that it really increased the consideration for our product. Within ZEISS or within the category, we were definitely within, when I say category, we are not compared to Lenskart because Lenskart sells a complete product. We do not sell a complete product. We just sell lenses and we are good at it. And our ASPs are also very different. We range between say about 7,000 rupees to a 2 lakh for a pair of lenses, right? So within the category, it was the first of its kind where we were able to really map the complete journey from the initiation of understanding what the business is doing to what the consumer is really receiving as a product. And how did it help? As I said, it increased our brand advocacy with consumers. It was a full cycle campaign, transparent tracking and retargeting as a whole, right? What went well with this is that 96%, which is of the total people whom we reached on Gupshup or through the WhatsApp bot, were retargeted, and most of them visited the store. What's in money for me is that it was 70% lower than my average cost that would involve me to bring a consumer to a website or somewhere else and then make them convert at the store. So it was 70% lesser, and that's why I feel that specifically with a B2B or a B2C brand, it does not. I don't think so. There's always a solution that you could always figure out, because I worked with. So just sharing a quick thing that I worked with Flipkart, where we're an e-commerce brand, and it was very faster there. When I moved to ZEISS, it was completely different. It was very slow, and I used to always feel that, okay, there's no solution for it. But there's always a solution, and I think you just have to find the right partner, like Gupshup for me here. So yeah, I think that is the end of my slides. Thank you so much, and you have a great evening.